Juicy chicken, pillowy gnocchi, and a luxuriously creamy sauce all come together in this one-pan creamy chicken and gnocchi recipe. It's an easy and super comforting option for dinner. Let me show you how to make it. Make sure your oven is preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Start by prepping your chicken. Add half a teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil into a small bowl. I like to also add my herbes de Provence. I hope I pronounce it fancy enough, but you can add your favorite chicken spices. Mix well. Pat your chicken breast dry with a paper towel and brush your seasoning all over your meat on both sides. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for roughly 25 minutes or just until internal temperature reaches about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, let's continue with our recipe. Peel and finely chop a medium onion and set it aside. Now get some garlic, and in our family, the more the merrier. I find 4 cloves give the perfect flavor. To easy peel your garlic, place the flat side of a knife on 1 garlic clove. Hit the knife with your palm, the peel should come right off. Then chop your garlic very thinly. Set it aside. Your chicken is ready. Very important to cover your chicken with foil and let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. This will preserve all the juices and help keep your chicken moist. After 10 minutes, remove the foil and slice your chicken. Then cut it into bite-sized pieces. Set it aside. In a separate cast iron pan, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. And once it's heated, add your chopped onions. Cook it, stirring occasionally until golden, roughly 5 minutes. Now add 16 ounces or 2 cups of thickly sliced mushrooms. I chose mine from the store as they have the perfect thickness. Once the liquid from your mushrooms has evaporated, add your garlic and cook for about a minute. When your mushrooms are golden, transfer this mixture to a separate bowl and set it aside for a few minutes while you're preparing the sauce. In the same pan, melt 1 stick of butter. Once your butter has melted, stir in a 1/4 cup of flour and cook while stirring for an additional 1 minute. You have to ensure there are no lumps and the flour will partially cook. By the way, now it's a good time to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Add in 1½ cups of chicken broth, stirring until slightly thickened, about 2 to 3 minutes. Stir in 2 cups of half and half and cook for an additional 1 to 2 minutes. Season your sauce with half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and I also like to add 1 teaspoon of herbes de Provence. Mix well to incorporate. Always make sure to taste your sauce and see if it requires more seasoning. Continue to mix while cooking for a few minutes to marry all of these spices. When the sauce coats the back of the spoon, it is ready. It has a perfect consistency. Give it a last stir and add your chicken, followed by your mushrooms and onion mixture. And finally, add 1 package or 16 ounces of potato gnocchi. Mix it well to combine. Bring it to a simmer to heat up for an additional 2 minutes. Add 2 cups of spinach, and I prefer to chop mine in half and remove the stems. That is totally optional though. I find that the kids eat it like that better without getting too picky about it. And of course, finally, grate Parmesan cheese and measure with your heart. Transfer your oven-safe pan to a 425 degrees preheated oven and bake for about 25 minutes. Ooh, look at this. This is screaming comfort. It smells amazing and it looks so appetizing. Grate some more Parmesan cheese, of course, because who said it's enough cheese? My husband calls this the sin dish. He said it should be on the list along with all the sins because once you start eating, it's impossible to stop. Serve it with some bread to dip into the mouth-watering sauce and prepare to lose your mind. I think every home cook needs a few one-pan recipes up their sleeve, and this one is definitely a keeper. Enjoy! See you next time!